Welcome to our channel. Today, I want to share a very personal story with you, a journey that many of us are probably experiencing or have experienced. It's the story of anxiety when facing diabetes, especially as we get older. I vividly remember the day my mother was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. My mom, a woman who had been meticulous about her diet her whole life, always believed that bread was the number one enemy. Every time she saw a plain white loaf of bread, she'd sigh, "Oh dear, this will just make my blood sugar spike." And indeed, in many people's minds, bread has always been a food to absolutely avoid when you have diabetes. I even saw many of my mother's friends after their diagnosis completely give up bread, even though it was their favorite breakfast food. That giving up sometimes wasn't just about food, but also about giving up joy, comfort in eating. But you know what? That very anxiety, that despair prompted me to dig deeper. Is it true that all types of bread are evil for diabetics? Or have we misunderstood something? I started reading books, consulting nutritionists, searching for reputable scientific studies. And what I discovered truly changed my perspective, and more importantly, changed my mother's eating habits. I also remember one morning when my mom was feeling sad because she didn't know what to eat for breakfast without raising her blood sugar. She looked at me and said, "Son, I'm craving a slice of bread with peanut butter, but..." I looked at her, and a feeling of both pity and determination rose within me. I thought, why should we completely give up the foods we love just because of a disease? There must be a solution. And then I found types of bread that were not only safe, but also helped control blood sugar. Sounds hard to believe, right? But it's true. We don't have to live in fear and completely give up the joy of food. Instead, we can learn to choose wisely, turning seemingly enemy foods into friends on the journey to managing diabetes. My mother's story is a vivid testament. From a person who feared bread, my mother can now enjoy delicious slices of bread in moderation. And more importantly, her blood sugar remains stable. This not only brought her joy in eating, but also motivated her to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I believe that changing lifestyle habits isn't a battle, but a journey of discovery and adaptation. And on that journey, we are not alone. We can learn together, share together, so that life is always full of joy and energy, regardless of age or health status. And that's why I want to share with you 5 special types of bread, those silent heroes that can help seniors manage diabetes effectively. Don't miss out, because the information coming up might completely change your mind about bread. Part 2. Discovering 5 Silent Heroes from the World of Bread. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the world of bread? If in the previous part we together dispelled the anxiety about bread, now let's dive into the types of bread that can truly become your friends on the journey to managing diabetes. Imagine a beautiful morning, you're sitting by the window, sipping warm tea and enjoying a delicious slice of bread without having to worry about your blood sugar. Sounds wonderful, right? That's exactly what the 5 types of bread below can offer you. 1. Whole wheat bread. This is probably the most familiar name. But do you know why whole wheat bread is recommended for diabetics? Because unlike refined white bread, whole wheat bread retains the entire wheat grain, including the bran germ and endosperm. The bran and germ are where a lot of soluble and insoluble fiber is found. This fiber plays an extremely important role in slowing down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, helping blood sugar not spike suddenly after eating. I remember one time when I suggested my mother try whole wheat bread instead of white bread. She was a bit hesitant, thinking it would be dry and hard to eat. But when she tried a slice, she was surprised by its softness and mild, pleasant aroma. Since then, whole wheat bread has become her top choice for breakfast. Remember, when choosing whole wheat bread, read the label carefully to ensure it says 100% whole wheat or 100% whole grain. 2. Sprouted grain bread. Sounds a bit unfamiliar, right? But this is truly ageism in the world of healthy bread. Sprouted grain bread is made from sprouted grains like wheat, barley, lentils, millet. The The sprouting process helps release enzymes which lowers the glycemic index GI of the bread and increases the absorption of nutrients. This means that sugar will be released slowly into the bloodstream, helping to stabilize blood sugar better. Furthermore, sprouted grains also contain more antioxidants and B vitamins than regular grains. My mother, after trying this type of bread, was very surprised by its distinct, slightly nutty flavor and soft, airy texture. This is an excellent choice for those who want to diversify their diet. 3. Sourdough bread. This is a classic type of bread made by fermenting dough with natural lactic acid bacteria and yeast instead of commercial yeast. This fermentation process produces lactic acid, which helps lower the glycemic index of the bread. Additionally, sourdough bread is easier to digest and has a distinct, slightly tangy, delicious flavor. I remember once I tried making sourdough bread at home and invited one of my mother's friends who also has diabetes to try it. At first she was a bit hesitant, thinking the bread would raise her blood sugar. But after eating it and checking her blood sugar, she was delighted to see stable readings. That's clear proof of this bread's effectiveness. 4. Oat bread. Oats are a superfood known for their high soluble fiber content, especially beta-glucan. Beta-glucan helps slow down glucose absorption and reduces bad cholesterol levels. Oat bread, when properly made, contains a significant amount of oats, providing these benefits. I always encourage my mother to incorporate oats into her diet, and oat bread is a great way to do that. Its flavor is usually mild, naturally slightly sweet, and very easy to eat. 5. Rye bread. Rye is a whole grain rich in fiber, especially soluble fiber, which helps control blood sugar and improve gut health. Rye bread is usually darker, denser, and has a richer flavor than bread made from wheat. What's special about rye bread is that it has a much lower glycemic index than white bread. I once introduced rye bread to one of my uncles who loved bread but was worried about diabetes. After using it for a while, he was very excited because his blood sugar was better controlled without having to give up his favorite food. As you can see, the world of bread is not as dry and scary as we thought. On the contrary, it contains many great options for those looking for a healthy diet. The important thing is that we know how to choose wisely and listen to our bodies. Each of these types of bread has its own advantages, but common is that they are all rich in fiber and have a lower glycemic index than white bread. Experiment to find the type of bread you like best and make it part of your daily meals. Don't forget, the secret lies in balance and moderation. And in the next part, we will learn how to turn these healthy choices into sustainable habits. Part 3. Turning delicious bread into a remedy for an energetic life. We've explored 5 diabetes-friendly types of bread. But did you know that choosing the right bread is just the beginning? To turn them into a true remedy for an energetic life, we need to know how to combine them smartly and make them an indispensable part of our healthy lifestyle. I remember one time after my mother got used to eating whole wheat bread, she asked me, "Son, I'm fine eating this bread, but what if I eat too much?" That question made me realize something important. Even the best foods need to be consumed in moderation, like a river. If it flows too fast, it will cause floods, but if it flows gently, it brings life. So how do we turn these delicious slices of bread into part of a healthy lifestyle, effectively controlling diabetes without getting bored? 1. Smart combinations, turning meals into art. Imagine bread as a canvas and other foods as colors. We need to combine them harmoniously. Protein is your best friend. Always combine bread with lean protein sources like eggs, chicken breast, fish, tofu, or nuts. Protein helps slow down digestion, keeps you full longer, and prevents blood sugar spikes. For example, a slice of sprouted grain bread with a fried egg and some avocado slices makes a perfect breakfast. Healthy fats, the spice of life. Add a little healthy fat from avocado olive oil or nuts like walnuts, almonds. Fats not only enhance flavor, but also help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and keep you feeling full. Green vegetables. Indispensable. Don't forget to add plenty of green vegetables to your meals. Green vegetables are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, which help balance blood sugar and provide essential nutrients. A sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and some shredded chicken breast is a great option for lunch. Portion control. This is the golden key. Even with healthy bread, you still need to control your intake. Instead of eating a whole loaf, start with 1 to 2 slices and observe your body's reaction. I always advise my mother to eat smaller, more frequent meals and to eat enough, not to overeat at once. 2. Listen to your body. The best teacher. Each of us is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. Listen to your body. After eating a certain type of bread, check your blood sugar after 1 to 2 hours to see how your body reacts. Record what you eat and how your blood sugar changes. Gradually, you will understand your body better and what foods are best for you. I have a friend who really loves sourdough bread. At first, she only ate a small slice. After checking her blood sugar and seeing it was stable, she gradually increased to 2 slices. It's a process of learning and adjustment. 3. Get creative in the kitchen. Transforming flavors. Don't let boredom defeat you. Experiment with different recipes. You can make toast with peanut butter and banana for breakfast. Transform it into a sandwich with lean deli meat, low-fat cheese, and green vegetables for lunch. Or even make garlic bread using whole wheat bread instead of regular white bread. Variety not only helps prevent boredom, but also ensures you get a wider range of nutrients. Changing eating habits is not a short battle, but a long-term journey. There will be times when you feel tired, frustrated, or even want to break the rules. That's when we need perseverance and, most importantly, self-love. Treat your body like a close friend. You would never want your friend to suffer from bad things, right? So why do that to yourself? Remind yourself of your goal: a healthier, more energetic life so you can enjoy every moment with your family and loved ones. This life is a gift. Don't let illness steal your joy and energy. Look at those around you, those who have overcome difficulties, those who have changed to live a healthier life. You can do it too. Remember, health is life's most precious asset, and you hold the key. Get ready for the final part, where we'll reinforce this knowledge and turn it into powerful motivation for you to start your own journey. Part 4, Overcoming Fear. A journey of hope and control. We've come a long way together, from breaking down the fear of bread, discovering healthy options, to knowing how to combine them smartly. Now I want to talk about something more important than any recipe or nutrition advice. It's mindset. I've seen many people after receiving a diabetes diagnosis fall into a state of panic, anxiety, and even despair. They view the illness as a sentence, and all their favorite foods become enemies. My mother was once like that. She always thought her life would only consist of bland, joyless diets. But you know what? Our attitude is the deciding factor. We cannot change the fact that we have a disease, but we can absolutely change how we face it. Instead of viewing diabetes as a burden, let's see it as an opportunity. An opportunity to live more consciously, to love ourselves more, and to discover new things. Remember this saying: life is not a battle to avoid illness, but a journey to live healthily and happily with what you have. The power of persistence and self-love. Changing lifestyle habits is not easy. There will be days when you feel tired, frustrated, or even want to break the rules. That's when we need perseverance and, most importantly, self-love. Treat your body like a close friend. You would never want your friend to suffer bad things, right? So why do that to yourself? Remind yourself of your goal: a healthier, more energetic life, so you can enjoy every moment with your family and loved ones. I remember one of my mother's friends. She used to be very sad because she couldn't eat bread anymore. But after hearing my mother share about healthy bread options, she started experimenting. Gradually, she not only found her favorite types of bread, but also created new recipes combining bread with vegetables and protein. She not only controlled her blood sugar better, but also became much more optimistic and confident. That's proof that when we change our mindset, the whole world changes with us. You are not alone on this journey. You are not alone on this journey. Many people are overcoming similar difficulties with you. Seek support from family, friends, or join online communities. Sharing experiences, listening to success stories, and getting advice from those who have walked the path before can give you strength and motivation. This life is a series of choices. Every day we have the opportunity to make better choices for ourselves. Today you can choose to skip the white bread and replace it with a slice of whole wheat bread. Tomorrow you can choose to walk an extra 15 minutes. Those small choices, when accumulated daily, will make a huge difference. I believe that you are fully capable of controlling your health. Don't let illness define you. Let yourself define your own life. Look at the examples, the people who have overcome adversity to live full lives. You can do it too. Remember, health is not a destination, but a continuous journey of learning, changing, and self-love. Start your journey today with a delicious slice of bread and a heart full of hope. Remember, life is a gift. Cherish and enjoy it to the fullest, my friends.